Hey everybody, it's Eric, that's Matt, and we're here for another Retro Boxbusters Halloween edition. Tales from the Crypt from Cards, is that right? Tales from the Crypt?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do a horrible impression of this, so I'm not going to do it. But you're an impression guy. You got a Crypt Keeper guy for us?
Oh, no, I can't do the Crypt Keeper.
Alright, let's...
If Lewis Black was a Crypt Keeper, I could probably do that, but, this was one of those old school TV shows. One of the first TV shows that was kind of a regular, kind of like before the mass amount of TV series that were on pay cable. This is one of the shows that kind of set the standard. Sure.
Then they had those great movies as well.
Yeah, there's a couple movies that came out for Tales from the Crypt back then, but this was kind of like this show kind of acted as as kind of like a vehicle for stars that were up and coming. Like
sure.
Brad Pitt was on this show, and Daniel Craig and a bunch of others, and then you had celebrity directors like Tom Hanks and Michael J. Fox directed episodes of this. Arnold Schwarzenegger directed an episode. I don't know really how that would go. But there he is right off the bat. The Crypt Keeper, the Ghoulish Gourmet. They always had nice little innuendos and things like that. And here, I'll show you the backs. Here's what the back looks like. And this is actually, I believe, a comic book.
Yeah, it was.
There's a comic cover right there that I just pulled out.
I got a couple of them as well.
Yeah. It's very, very late '80s, very '90s. If you look at the hairstyles and the clothes. And I pulled I got a hit, if you can call it a hit.
You got a hit?
Yeah, these were 1 in 18. They're the holograms of the Crypt Keeper.
Okay.
So I just kind of let it dance a little bit for the camera, if the camera can pick up the design.
Now, I was not privy too much to the show, but I do remember the movies. Bordello of Blood and Demon Knight, and there was one that you just said that was released internationally that was not here.
Yeah, it was called Ritual, and they basically they didn't, there you go, The Man of Your Screams. I'm probably just going to show like
one or two
various ones of the Crypt Keeper and things of that nature, but be on the lookout for the Tech Chrome card. It's 1 in every 72 packs of the Crypt Keeper.
Okay.
It's a hit back then, but what was I talking about? I can't even remember.
Yeah, this is going to get really repetitive really quick.
Yeah. This show also was notorious for being very gory.
Yeah, very gory.
And obviously being on pay cable had its benefits. You could be very gory. You could there was no language barrier. You could pretty much say what you wanted. And there was probably, there was explicit sexual scenes as well. Here's Maggot P.I.
Maggot P.I.
I wonder what he did with Higgins. He probably buried him alive or something. Probably got tired of his incessant babbling and cut his tongue off and buried him alive.
Now, the movies were also a place where you could see young and up-and-coming stars.
Yes.
Demon Knight, Jada Pinkett,
Smith,
Billy Zane.
Yep. Thomas Hayden Church, who played Lowell on Wings.
Yep.
And Bill Sadler.
Yes.
Everybody will know him, and he's in a lot of Frank Darabont movies like Shawshank Redemption and The Mist, and what was the other one? The Green Mile.
The Green Mile.
Yep. So he also one of the roles I remember him the most is Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey as the Grim Reaper. But the cool thing about these is the little one-liners and stuff. I've just swept a double header, and he's got 2 skulls. So I mean, Frank Kassir, who does the voice of the Crypt Keeper, plays the Crypt Keeper, is really good. Another cool reason that I decided to pick this as a retro bust is because here, next year, we're going to get a reboot series of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Nice.
Now, don't cringe when I say this, but the man behind this, who will be producing it, is M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
With that being said, I have heard that his new movie, Split, is really good.
Is it?
That's what I've heard.
I didn't even realize he was making any new movies.
Yeah, it's got the guy that played Professor X in the newer films in it. What's his name?
See, you asked me too quick.
Come on, it's a famous.
It'll hit me. Oh, James McAvoy.
Yeah, McAvoy. Here's a hologram card. McAvoy plays a person who has like 36 split personalities, and
that's a lot.
He's like Herschel Walker on steroids. Herschel Walker has split personalities. So if you guys don't know that. So he kidnaps some young ladies, and during their time under his capture, or in his capture, you experience all the personalities. The reviews that I've read for it said that it's really helped restart Shyamalan's career.
Well, and maybe this reboot of Tales from the Crypt will do it. Here's John Kassir.
Yeah, there's John.
He's sticking his finger in a light bulb socket.
He looks like a less funny Jerry Seinfeld.
He's got the Howie Mandel thing going on with the hair.
This was a stupid one. This will cost you an arm and a leg. Just totally played on the joke with an arm and a leg there. How ghoulish is that?
Yeah, they capitalized on the very those double entendres and things like that they would do in the show.
It's like being at a Rufus Wainwright show.
Oh man. Yeah, the thing about cards back then with these early sets, they didn't have many hits, obviously.
No, not at all.
But I mean, I think for the most part they were just
fun.
Yeah, just for the fun of it, kind of document, and people for the most part, these comic covers, people would kind of consider those the hits.
Yeah,
they like the retro designs of the comic covers, and here's a good one. This is going to apply to a few people around the office. So, what makes you think people don't like you? And he's got like 63 arrows inside of him.
Very funny. Very funny.
Yeah, I used to watch this a lot. I was a big fan of a lot of the weird shows like Twilight Zone, The Outer Limits, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. I don't know if you remember that one. Really scary stuff, and they would have like a lot of them would have twist endings, but
speaking of really scary stuff, hope everybody's watching this season of American Horror Story. It's pretty creepy this season. There's very little comic relief so far. So.
They haven't really done anything that was super funny except for Cricket.
Yeah.
Cricket, the psychic medium. Tell me, young man. I won't say the rest of the phrase, but
more of these comic cards. Those are fun, man. Yeah, the rest of that phrase is very funny, but you're gonna have to go watch the show for it.
Yes, check out American Horror Story. I mean, it's Halloween, man. Go out and watch American Horror Story. Check out some of these old episodes of Tales from the Crypt, because it is on Netflix.
Yes, it is on Netflix. Watch the movie. Demon Knight's really well. You gotta watch Bordello of Blood, then Demon Knight. They play off well on each other.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reference material to both of them. There's that Tech Chrome card.
Oh, you got it?
Yeah.
Nice.
There's that Tech Chrome.
Hold the Tech Chrome. So we got 2 holograms and the Tech Chrome. Awesome.
Yeah.
We'll make a nice addition to the database, because we do not have these in the database yet, and they will be up. We'll get them arranged and give them to Daniel to put in the database, and then you can see all these wonderful cards and look at these wonderful comic covers that we have on here.
What I love about this is, I mean, it's early 90s stuff, but it's so simplistic. Mm-hmm. All they did was take shots from the show and, turned them into this. But Sgt. Pepper's Open Heart Club Band, that's for all you Beatles fans out there. By the way, the Beatles were overrated, but that's another video.
That's another story for another time. I'm down to my last pack.
I got 2 more. I'm going to fly through this one.
But, I like doing these retro breaks. This is really the first time we've done any really Halloween style or Halloween... cool.
These are very gory for car. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
some of them I can't show.
They're not as bad as some things I've seen, but they definitely reflect well on the show. I'm glad they didn't decide to put other things on here, but because Cards was they're kind of out there. They're kind of a rogue, kind of a maverick card company.
Yeah,
they would push the envelope a little bit, just a little bit.
See, but, I can't show these.
That's all right. We'll get a look at them later.
What was the comedian's name that was in this stuff? He did Monday Night Football for a while.
Oh, Dennis Miller.
Dennis Miller was in this.
Dennis Miller.
Yeah.
The Monday Night Football thing, baby.
The Monday Night Football thing.
He was on Weekend Update for Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
He would break off into some just obscure rant about 17th century literature, and no one
knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
The Off-White album was a good Dennis Miller album. But so we got 2 holograms, a whole stack
card
of the tech card, whole stack of comic cards.
Yep.
Man,
it's a pretty cool set.
Good show, really cheesy, funny, but go check it out.
Gory.
Yeah.
Language.
Yeah.
Scary. I mean, they
hit all the points. It lasted 7 seasons.
Sure.
So I mean that for a TV show on a cable network, that was a pretty significant accomplishment back then.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's what we think. Tell us what you think down below. And until the next retro blockbusters, which will probably be coming up soon, just keep ripping.